Good morning, Pink Lady Oils community. I am just got my January order, and it just happens to be January 15th, which is a important day in Doterra land, especially this month, because today is the last day that you can get frankincense for free. And how do you get it? I'm going to be talking about that. But I want to go through my order for January so that you can see what I get and also understand there's a lot of changes going on with in 2026. And we're starting coming in real hot with everyone that doTERRA company wide is going to be doing a reset. And we've been talking a lot about reset, about detox, about a lot of different things over the last few months. If you were part of the Look Good, Feel Good in November, or was that October? Remember, November, we generated that group. And you can get into that group and be part of the reset this time around as well. And so if you need I will put the link in our group so that you can join. But you'll want to be in there because that is where all the fun is going to be. If you're not on Facebook, I can give you information and the classes and things like that manually. So that is still a possibility. So I will just be in touch with me if you would like to do that. And I'm going to break down. There's a class that we did on January 12th. And that recording is in your link library or your recording library, and you can grab that anytime. And so I will also put that in my Facebook group as well, Pink Lady Oils Facebook group. So, but first things first, let's talk about January and my January order. Okay, so let me show you what I got. I just got it yesterday, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just go through it all real quick. Um, and I haven't taken anything off. Okay, so the first thing that's on top is laundry pads. I love getting these. They are the Abode line. And if you haven't tried the cleaning product in the Abode line, here's your cue to do it because they're an easy swap. They're clean products, and you can use them for a lot of different things. So laundry pods, there's 45 in here. I got these for free using my points. So I usually give them, every 2 or 3 months. And I just stick that on my order. And what's nice about doTERRA is that um, you can actually space it out like in your third, in 3 months, you can add the laundry pods. So they have now like templates that you can add to. So they're making it very easy for us to swap things out and get the products that we need. Okay. Um, so I always get 3 of the omegas because each of us are doing omegas. And then of course I'm doing the foundational wellness. So we're going to start there. So the BMG, the omega, and then the PB Restore. Those are your kind of your key kind of where to start. I basically say, we did classes and we have a lot of classes already recorded that you can go into the recording library and get. But these are the 3 products that are your foundational bundle. Okay. And so every month that you get this, okay, if you get these 3 things, or even these 2 things, you're going to get the free digestzen this month. And today is the last day to get the 125, but if you get foundational wellness, you're going to get it any time of the month that you order this. Okay, so that's the foundational bundle that I love. And I've been doing it since it came out. I think, has it been 2 years now? I think close to 2 years. And I'm drinking it this morning because I just want to show you how easy it is. And I always put like a drop of lemon with like an ice cube in here to keep it cold. And some people up level and put the collagen right into that. And I haven't been doing that as much, and I kind of feel it, so I'm going to add that back in. I like all this packaging too. It's like so, you can use this over and over again, right? Then I bought Citrus Bliss because I love that oil, and I don't have it. And I love it for a lot of different recipes. And this time of year, in the doldrums of Wisconsin, citrus is my friend. And it's just so uplifting. It's alerting. It just energizes you. It's like sunshine in a bottle is what I called it. Actually, dreamsicle in a bottle. It's got like a hint of, it has Litzia in it, and that's why I think I love it so much, which is an oil for immune support, but I just love the scent of it so much. It's our invigorating blend, and it's got um, wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, bergamot, red mandarin, green mandarin, lime, Litzia, and tonka bean, basically, and then vanilla. So there's like so many good ones in here. So this one is a great one to throw in your diffuser. Just alone, it's good. But you could add frankincense to it. You could add balance to it. It would be so good. So Citrus Bliss, I used my points and got that for free. And then part of the reset is the MetaPower, which is our Mito 2 Max. And Mito 2 Max, I'm going to actually change things up because I've been learning some new things. So I was always told that you should take this first thing in the morning, and that's when you should take it, because if you take it after that, you could have trouble sleeping. Now people are saying that, when you get those doldrums in the afternoon, that this would be a good thing to take like around like noon, for example, instead of like first thing in the morning. So I'm kind of thinking that I might try that, because I get this lull about 3 or 4 o'clock, and I think that could really help me from like snacking. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been just snacking a lot more, which is probably more out of boredom than anything. And just overwhelmed because I'm a caregiver, as you know, and Megan has been having a lot of trouble, and she's been having a lot of days where she's laying in bed a big portion of the day. And so I'm here. I can't really go out and do things. I'm a mover and shaker. And so when that happens, it really throws me off. It throws off my routine. And so my Mito Max has been really great in giving me the energy to do the things that I need to do and keep my emotions like kind of in check. And then my mitochondria. So your mitochondria is your powerhouse of the cell with your energy, and that's what this works on. So it's not an addictive supplement. It's one that you can take on and off. You don't have to take it every day. You can take it when you need it, as needed. And I love that one. So I'm going to start taking that one at noon, but a lot of people take it first thing in the morning. Okay. Then I got the Terrazyme, which is our digestive enzyme. And this is a product that is going to break down food. And when I did my health scan on myself, this is the product that came up. And interestingly enough, I have noticed over the last few years, even though I'm drinking still a lot of water, I'm not going to the bathroom on a regular basis. And I think things are getting backed up for me. So this has really helped keep things moving. Okay. And when you listen to the reset class and the detox class that we had last night or last week, the biggest thing that we run into is hydration problems and digestive issues, that you're not getting all those toxins out, because that's why you go to the bathroom, right? Number two, you're releasing all of that. And that's really important. So when you're not doing that on a regular basis, I've noticed that as I've gotten older, my elimination has totally changed. Probably drinking too much coffee. I still drink a lot of water, but probably not enough. I mean, I think I'm definitely doing my half my body weight. But I obviously need more. And I have noticed that over the years, I have always needed more. So Terrazyme is one that I started taking like 3 capsules a day. I also give it to my dog because my dog uh, I've learned through other dogs that it can really, really help with digestive upset, but big time with bloating and gas. And if they get into stuff. So Terrazyme to the rescue. It's one that's kind of a staple. So I always get that every month. And between all of us using it, it is a really good addition to our repertoire. It's kind of like our targeted wellness. Then yesterday I was actually getting a gut ache, which is not very typical for me. And I was having a lot of distress and pain. And I used the Kids Line Tamer. And I'm telling you, it worked on one application. I did it several times over the night. So basically, all I did was swipe this right on my stomach area where it's bothering me, and it literally stopped. So don't forget that the kids line is as powerful as a lot of our other blends. I love the kids line and I use it a lot. In fact, I use Stronger on Megan, which is their immune support. It smells so good, by the way. It's probably one of my most favorite blends. And I also like Passion as well. There's a lot of blends I like, but that those two are my some of my top favorites. Um, Speaking about hydration, we have our electrolytes, which are really nice, and they come in a 2 pack, so it's 30. It's one a day, and I did this because I'm like, why not get another bottle of frankincense because I'm so close. So it's January 15th today, so it's our last day. But if you catch this today, and let's say you had purchased earlier this month, or you haven't purchased, you can still get it as of today. Okay. So let's say you purchased 125 and you totally didn't add that extra. You can call Doterra and say, hey, can I add 75 PV more and get the frankincense? And they should send it to you if you do that. Okay. But this is we have two different types. We have two different flavors. We have the strawberry flavor and then the lemon lime. I just got strawberry. And what's cool about this is that it's got 4 different types of magnesium in it. It has deep ocean mineral concentrate. It has the metapower oil, which is really important for keeping our cells really happy and hydrated. Lemon peel, peppermint, and ginger and cinnamon. And it helps with keeping our cells charged. And 75% of everyone are dehydrated. Did you know that? So keeping our getting the electrolytes into the cell to keep it hydrated is really important so that we have these healthy cells, and it's a key to healthy metabolism. Water isn't just going to do it. We are missing a lot of key ingredients. So that's why I get the the electrolyte. And then I've got the Revitazone, which is our reset that we're going to start next month. So I got that so that I would have that for next month because we're doing that, and I wanted to be prepared because it's going to start February 1st, and so getting it in January is the key. So if you haven't done that, that's another easy way to get the free frankincense because you're going to be taking the Revitazone on top of your foundational wellness with your Mito 2 Max. Okay. And then if you want to up level even more so, you can do the castor oil with the Revitazone essential oil. Okay. I have that in the other room. And you can also be taking the Revitazone in your water, which I actually might try this week and see if I like that or not. So I got the digestzen. So this is going to be for all things from this hole to the other hole, bloating, diarrhea, constipation, upset stomach, anything like overeating. It's also really great for sinuses. You can put it right over your sinuses, and it is one of the best little hacks. Okay. And last but not least, I got the frankincense. And in our group today, I posted some pretty miraculous things that are happening with frankincense. And if you want to get a good, if you're kind of a science geek, um, one thing that's really good to do is go to PubMed and just look up doTERRA frankincense, and you're going to see all the different studies that frankincense has and what it can do. And you're probably not going to be shocked because we've been talking about this for a long, long time. When you're in doubt, use Frank, because the components are super significant. So much so that we've seen some pretty incredible testimonials. And I'm going to share my screen and actually show you because these are pretty powerful. So I just put them in today, but this one in particular, this gentleman was having a lot of different types of spots and potentially I'm gonna just move this so that I can see it because I can't even see that. Potentially it was melanoma. I'm not really sure. This is a testimonial. But look at the difference in that area. So frankincense is pretty powerful for these kinds of things. And I use it as a preventative for my daughter's epilepsy and seizures. And I put it on her brainstem and down her spine every day. But there's so much research on frankincense. So you can see what people are using it for. It's not just for the scent. It's not just for just a mood. It is for a lot of deeper things and really, really wonderful for like prayer and meditation. So the other thing that we witnessed, I used to work in the burn unit, and boy, do I wish that I would have had frankincense to be able to apply to some of these people, because look at the difference in the three oils that she applied was frankincense, myrrh, and lavender. Day one was, I mean, that's really intense, like what they call they have like it's a film that starts to come onto your face when you've had that burn. And a lot of times that has to be debrided off or taken off and scraped off. And it's super painful. But that is a very angry burn there. And day three, look at what it looks like. I mean, that is incredible. I mean, I can't even imagine. And I don't know how many times that she did that and put that on, but pretty incredible. And then you can see day 10, what it looks like. I mean, she's not even going to have any scarring. I mean, first of all, she's very lucky. And secondly, wow. So when in doubt, frank it out. And today is the last day to get it. So it's a $79 value. It supports, I like to use it under my tongue. I like to put it with deep blue for like those muscle aches and tension and discomfort. I also love it for my headaches. This is one that crosses the blood-brain barrier, so you can get it on the roof of your mouth and hold it up there for 10 seconds, and it will help with your head tension. It's really great for cognitive health, and I use it for, it's in my glow up serum that I use every single day. So frankincense is where it's at, so you can still get that free. January 19th, January 15th. Okay. And then you get this little booklet here. Here it talks all about digestzen and how you can use it. You can do the QR code so you can get some ideas. And then you have all these different things in this booklet of recipes, all about the fall, winter, and castor oil, and a whole bunch of great information. So when you get your order, you're going to get this. Okay. So that's my haul for this month. And if you need help, I would love to be able to help you with that. Now, as far as the reset goes, I want to just show you real quick what you would do. Okay, so let's get this up, and I'm going to just get into my Doterra account, and I'm just going to show you real quick what you would do. So you're going to obviously log in with myself over there. And to make it really easy, if you want to be part of the reset, all you're going to do is put month 1 in there, and it's going to auto populate. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Mine is already in there for next month. And in fact, and you know what, I'll show you what I'm going to do for next month. And that way it'll be super easy. Okay. So I'm going to go, once you get logged in, I'm going to go to my my rewards orders. Okay. And then my next order is already on here, and let's see what I have in here. Okay, so you're going to manage it. Once you have your rewards orders set up, now if you don't, okay, now my annual membership is going to be coming up, and everyone gets it, so it's $25. Okay, so here's month 2 that's already in there. So let's say you don't have that, you're just going to go month 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's what the prices are. So it's a little bit more expensive for the first and second month, and the second month is going to be a little bit more expensive than the first month. Okay, so but these are products that you're going to be taking each month, and some of them you're going to have. Plus, you're going to be getting freebies, which is really exciting. I'm going to show you. So basically that's it. Okay. So I'm going to change things around. I'm going to get the collagen, and then I needed some deep blue samples for sharing deep blue because people need it. Okay. So once you get that in there, then you're obviously going to save it so that you have it for that following month. And I'm also need to put the electrolytes on there, which I don't have on there. I just saw. Plus some of those items I'm going to have to, there's probably a couple other new oils that I need to get. So my order was saved, and so I have all that. And next month, I believe it's going to be MetaPower as the free oil. And the other thing that you can do is you can add a wish list, which is also nice. But I wanted to show you something else. Is that I am doing health scans for local people. And right now I can't do it afar, but if I see you, I can bring my scanner with you. And I want to show you what that looks like. So basically what it's going to do is, if you've ever been to like chiropractor and they do like an energy type of thing, it's similar to that. However, it gives you a lot more information. So you use a little scanner, you put your hand on this cradle. Whoops, my internet kind of went slow there. Put it on this cradle, and you're going to get this wellness report. Okay. And what this is showing is these are all the things that I have in that my body is adapting well to. And these are the things that I'm having trouble with. Okay. And then it breaks it down. It breaks it down into like different products that will be good. And this is where I was talking about the Terrazyme. it told me my terrazyme and the black pepper will help get my body back into more homeostasis, which is what we want. We want people, we want our bodies to be working as efficiently as possible. Okay. So that's the first thing it does. And then um, it goes through different systems and it breaks it down even more. And so I'm red on those areas, and that's my detox system, which I know is got problems. So I'm going to look at those things like, what can I do for it? This one was my range is 27.94, but it's above lymphatic and chemicals, which means I'm taking in chemicals, even though I've been really, really careful, you know, you still take it in. And so what can you do about that? So that's what that looks like. So that's the liver. And so doing the reset is going to help. Also doing my castor oil packing. I'm going to be doing the revitazine. I'm going to be doing terrazyme to help with getting my toxins out of my body. And then it's going to go through your core system. It's going to go through your GI, your stressors, and it gives you this huge report of all this information. And I go through it and I'm learning. So be patient with me. I've already scanned a lot of people and I'm like, okay, now I got to go back to those people and talk to them because I've learned a lot more. Okay. So if you are interested in doing that at any of my events, I'm going to have that available. And depending on the deal of the month, like if you ordered, it'll be with the class that you're taking. And I will give deals for people. Sometimes I'm going to charge $10 for it. And sometimes it'll just be part of my event. Okay. So let me know if that's interesting to you. I'm finding a lot of really interesting things out and things I didn't really understand. Like they talk a lot about emotions in here. And with that, it's not always like emotional, like one person had envy in there. And that can be just that you aren't letting go of things. And us women, we tend to hold on to things. We tend to have trouble delegating. And when you're a caregiver like us, that is a really hard thing because you have kind of systems in place. So there's a lot more to it to dig into it. And what I did, and it's a really good tip I got from someone, is I actually put in my information and put it into AI, and it was able to give me the information for me to understand it better. So that's always a good tool as well, which AI is, whatever camp you're in, if you believe in it or you're afraid of it. For some things like this, it's really, really helpful. So anyways, that's my January order. If you are interested in the health scan, just get a hold of me and we'll get together and get you scanned and we can talk about what are next steps. This is something you can do quarterly, which is great. I am going to be having some classes. This month has been a little rough to start, and I haven't really set anything up just as yet, but I believe I'm going to be doing something the end of January. And then into February. So let me know if you're interested. And if you're interested in having a class and getting some people together, I would love to do that for you. I have a lot of different options that I can do for people. So if you decide to do the reset, get your orders, get your products ordered. If you can do it today and get that frankincense, I believe, when you do the month one, then I think you have to order like 28 PV or something like that. And when you do that, then you're going to get that free frankincense, but you got to do that today. So make sure that you do that if you want to. Otherwise, we'll be having frankincense the end of the year. It's usually in December, but it is about an $80 value that you're going to be getting. So it's worth it to add things that you need throughout the year to save and get that free frankincense. So I hope you're well. I hope January treats you well and you stay warm. I'm in my cozy sweater this morning because it's not even going to be 20 today. And January is always so rough here. We do have the sun today, so that's good. But I won't be going out and doing anything like crazy because it's cold and it is not fun to be outside. So, anyways, have a great Thursday. I'll talk to you soon. And if you haven't ordered in a year and you'd like to reactivate your account, I can waive your membership. If you let me know, I can do some things on my end and get that waived, and you can purchase like a new customer. And I'm doing that for a lot of people. And I hope that you will come back to doTERRA, because doTERRA isn't just about essential oils. It's a health and wellness company, and it can really change and help you to be the best you can. Lastly, if you're local, we're going to be having a local event with Dr. Hill, who is our medical director, February 18th in Milwaukee. And if you're interested, we're going to be sending out the Everbright registration form very soon. And it is going to be in Milwaukee area, and we would love to have you. So February 18th, it's going to be an evening. It's going to probably start around 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And it is going to be a stellar event. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be oils unplugged, and you're going to leave your cell phone at the door. That's how this event is going to go. Okay. So anyways, that is the deal there. And I hope you'll consider coming if you're local. And it is going to be a very, very fascinating evening, describing oils and having experiences together as a group, and seeing how powerful these oils are. We've forgotten what they do. And I hope you'll consider coming and coming back to doTERRA if you've left, because we miss you. Okay. Take care. Have a great Thursday. Goodbye.